Hello YouTube, this is Gus Dykstra here. Now, I heard that there's going to be a Batman solo movie with Ben Affleck starring and directing it. And I heard there's been a bunch of rumors going on, and I actually think it's going to happen. I heard that Jared Leto is going to be the main villain as the Joker, but I always think there's going to be a side villain, you know? Like in most Batman movies, there's usually a side villain. Like in Batman Returns, there's a Penguin, there's Catwoman next to him, and Batman Begins, Ra's al Ghul, Scarecrow. So I always think there has to be a sidekick, side villain, something like that. Just Batman has to always deal with two villains. So that is why today I'm going to be counting down the top 5 Batman villains I want to be in the new Batman movie. Now, just so you know, if you've never heard these villains before, or never heard their storylines, there might be some spoilers for the villains, or even I might guess the movie right, so there might be spoilers. Like I might be guessing what kind of part the villains might be playing in the movie, what kind of role they have, and if I get them exactly right, they may be spoilers in the movie, so spoiler alert, I guess. And number 5, ManBat. I always wanted to see ManBat in a live-action movie because I always wanted to see Batman fight something that I fears, which is bats and the flashbacks of his parents' death, of course. But I always wanted to see Batman fight some kind of monstrous half man, half monster, something like that. You know, Superman fights Doomsday. I think that stuff is pretty cool. And if ManBat does get in the movie, I'd expect that he'd be an ally or friends with Bruce Wayne first, but then when he turns into the ManBat, he'd be like a werewolf transformation. I think that'd be pretty cool. Number 4, Black Mask. I think Black Mask might be a really good villain in a movie because he'll just bring up like the creepiness in the movie, you know, being a really psychotic serial killer and all. And not only is he a villain to Batman, he is also a villain to Catwoman as well. Like, I don't remember what he did to her, but well, we might see a little bit of her in either the movie or flashback. I also think it'll be pretty cool to see a flashback of him as a kid when he burnt down his family's house to get the wealth of the family, and his hate for Bruce Wayne, and so many other stuff that brings him to be a crazy villain. Number 3, Deathstroke. I think Deathstroke is going to be an assassin for the Joker to hunt down Batman, and Batman is just going to have to use most of his martial arts skills instead of his little gadgets. I think Deathstroke is a pretty cool villain. He knows a bunch of martial arts skill. His reflexes are really quick, and he just sounds like a crazy awesome opponent for Batman if he ever gets in the fight with him in the movie. I think if they ever do have a fight scene, I think it's going to be pretty awesome. For Harlequin, I don't know about you guys, but I think she's actually going to be in the movie and stand by Jared Leto as the Joker. She might be played by Margaret Robbie again, and might follow the mad love storyline where she works at Arkham Asylum with the Doctor, falls for Joker, breaks him out, he abuses her, she kidnaps Batman trying to impress him, but he gets only angrier, and then they just get more violent at each other, and which might lead her to team up with Batman to stop him, but I don't know. But I think she might be a memorable role in the movie, and she might beat the crap out of Batman, and yeah, she might do a good job in it. Number 1 is none other than the Red Hood. Now, if the Red Hood actually does get in the movie, it'll just follow the Batman under the Red Hood storyline. Now, if any of you haven't ever heard of it, I'm not going to spoil it to any of you, but let's just say the Red Hood has a bitter hate for Batman and wants to get revenge on both him and the Joker. Now, although Red Hood isn't exactly a villain, mostly an anti-hero, I just want to put him on here because he wants both Batman and Joker dead, and it might make a bunch of climax between the both of them. Maybe even both of them teaming up to stop him. So guys, that's my list. Be sure to put your list in the comments below. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. See ya.